All right. You ready?
Yo, what's up?
Yeah.
Yo, what up? What up? What up? What's up, y'all out there, man?
Yeah.
Y'all been kind of busy, but we back, man. General Podcast is here. The General 096 is on deck.
For sure.
I'm here, booked in Nero. I was away for a minute working on a couple of things,
Yeah.
but I'm with some updates. Uh, yeah, I was the other night, man. I was watching TMZ, right? And I saw Ice Spice out on the West Coast.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And it looked like she was alone. And I was just thinking like that could have been tragic.
Yeah.
You know, she got a big heart. But whoever's advising her,
Yeah,
she can't make those type of mistakes again.
for sure. For sure.
Yeah, talented and you know, sky's the limit for her. um, yeah, I just wanted to get that out. But I've been away preparing for court
Yeah.
and preparing for ABC News. Tomorrow's headline is Injustice's worst nightmare. Let me say that again. Tomorrow's headline is Injustice's worst nightmare. If you got a platform, don't be afraid to bring who's wrongfully convicted on your platform.
For sure.
Use your platform for purpose and passion.
Absolutely.
You always say, damn, child, you know a lot of people, B.
Yeah.
And what you say? They always posting people they don't know.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I just find it crazy that people do that. Like, like there's a lot of things that happen. Like, I'm not mad that somebody's posting about injustice, but what I'm gonna say, if you know somebody that's having some kind of injustice done upon them, why wouldn't you want to post that? Like, you don't know, even the whole world, nobody knew Trayvon Martin. Y'all heard the story. Everybody took pictures with hoodies on. I am Trayvon Martin. Changed your but people. You got people that that stuff is going on in their life. There's an injustice. You know what I mean? And y'all can't even post anything about it. You don't post what he got going on. If he got something going on, you don't post. Yo, my man is wrongfully convicted. Somebody needs to talk about his case. You know, it's
She'll post some. You know, we want our people to be active
right.
and involved, but it would mean so much more if you posted somebody that you know.
Right.
Because you're not doing it for likes. You're not doing it for likes. You do it for passion and purpose.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If I ever ask you to post something or to bring me on your platform or whatever, it was for a reason.
Right.
You know, all those who extended their platforms, I appreciate you. Jay Renee, uh, DJ Coco Chanel, Hassan Campbell, Lady T, 050 Doquan Bucks, anybody who extended their platform, I appreciate it, man.
Right.
When you post I always just say, man, yo, all these people always saying they love you, but they're afraid to align themselves with you.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like I'm a bad guy.
Right.
I'm really a good guy, you know.
And I
I'm
don't think
Chucky before he, huh?
no, I was gonna say I don't
I'm a
think they
good
believe that.
guy.
I don't think they believe that you a bad guy because you did so much for people when you was on the street. That's why they remember. You know what I mean? You're away from people you from since you was 19 to 28 years later, and people still remember you.
Mm-hmm.
They still remember the times they had with you. You couldn't have been a bad guy,
Mm-hmm.
man. You couldn't have been that much
Right.
of a bad guy for people to be like, nah, I'm not helping him. Or I remember he did this to me. You know what I mean? And
Right.
that's strange to me that they say they love you or they say, whatever, and they don't post your books. They don't post, anything you post about your case. You know, you can see those things if somebody reposted. So, it's not, I'm guessing.
Maybe they think I'm guilty.
Of what? They know we in your case we know who's guilty. We know who's the killer. This is not a mystery. It's not a mystery movie. It's a cut and dry case of somebody that could not take the heat and put people down. He couldn't take the heat. He did something that he could not take the heat for and got convinced to take other two brothers down that was in their prime. You know what I mean? So it's yeah.
To think of like how far we've come though to those like angry, you know, times
Right.
to where we are today, you know, being able to call on, you know, executives
Right.
in high positions and say, you know, put it off the backboard,
Mm.
put it down. You know what I'm saying? Throw me
Right.
the alley, whatever. So the reason, you know, this even like is the thing, a topic is because I can't believe how far, let me stand up, B. How far like we've come, like from reaching out to reporters, asking for help to like just having Lindsay Davis on speed dial now, you know what I'm saying? And like really being able to uh thank you and clearing up anything and getting ready for this. This is gonna be huge, man.
Right.
This is gonna be huge because like you told her last night, the reason a court could say, oh, you should have brought this sooner or whatever, because no one's really paying attention.
Right.
Is that how you said it? How
Well,
did you say it?
I said I said the reason they could say they could move the goalposts for what you need to get exonerated or prove your innocence is because when they said the thing that you said, they said, oh, if he wasn't at the hotel room, he's innocent. Then you
Right.
come, you prove that. They be like, yo, we knew you wasn't there. But you put the gun to this dude head. You bring that forth, you prove that that's false, and do it again.
Right. Um, yeah, man. I'm definitely blessed. Um, so those are the updates. Is like we waiting on it. We waiting to get in the courtroom now.
Yeah.
You know, lawyers. We got one of the top reporters, news anchors, ready to go, ready to drop the story. And still, I feel myself sometimes not, you know what I mean? I can have everything and I still feel like where's the mercy? You feel me?
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
I've sold thousands of books. I still feel unsuccessful.
Right.
I have some of the best attorneys, and I'm still like, where's the mercy? Best attorneys, best investigators, top advocates, and it's still, I'm just ready to bust out.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to be happy until justice is done.
Right. Yeah.
That's why I work so hard. People who believe in me, that's why I work so hard. Because happiness does not last long for me.
Right.
I mean, I could be happy, and then 2 days later, it's like that shit wore off.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Feel me?
yeah. It's just, I mean, you got unrealized potential because of where you at. You got so much potential,
Right.
but it's hard for you to fulfill that because they got you in the position they got you in. You know what I mean?
Right.
And once is the gates is open. You know what I mean? You're gonna hit the ground running. So I mean, it's frustrating. I know it's frustrating.
I'm definitely a winner, even when I'm not winning. I'm still planning the way to win. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So, in in my history, if you know me, I was a little dirty, bummy nigga. Figured a few things out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I really, really never looked back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I work so hard. Something with me. I got my copy. This copy actually belongs to Murray. This is King's Disease.
Right.
This is my latest novel right here. It belongs to the library.
Right.
I wrote this book after I finished up in college. One of my most recent college courses. The overview is about family and survival and how families fall apart. This family being the Kings. It's a sad story. The characters are characters that will be memorable forever. Because of their names, Messiah, Ruby, Angel, Bishop. So you think of opulence and prestige when you hear these things.
Right.
Power, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
The plot centers around a podcast episode with my fictional R&B star Avery Trapp.
Right.
And she's doing this podcast, and everybody, while they're trying to survive, persevere, is listening to this podcast about somebody's favorite and hearing things that they never knew about the King family.
Right.
And if you haven't went out there and got it yet, you should go get this book. You should support. You should support because I worked hard on this book, and I plan on giving the proceeds for this book to someone else who was wrongfully convicted.
Right.
Kitty Haley is starting the International Innocence Project.
Oh yeah.
And she had an event in Philly last week, and she asked me to help her find people that were wrongfully convicted. But there's so many. There's not enough investigators to go around.
Right.
There's not enough lawyers to go around. So we want to donate some proceeds. If that inspires people to buy the book, it would be very helpful. I have a legal team.
Right.
I'm represented by the ONINESIX Project. So we want to help people. Part of my calling is helping people similarly situated. I sit in law libraries.
Right.
And I help people file motions and briefs and appeals.
No. I mean, that's a good thing, because how many doing that? Like, fighting for their own freedom, and in turn helping others do the same at the same time. That's a lot. That's a lot of to put on your plate. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And when a lot of people just say, "Oh man, I'm gonna just worry about myself," once I get free, I'm gonna reach back. And they might never do it. You actively while actively fighting for your freedom.
Yeah, I got some great people, man.
Yeah.
Lorenzo went out there. He reached back.
Right.
So it's only right, man. I got so many more books though. I got a lot of books that's not even published yet. And I got a lot of books that have been published.
Right.
So I'm really about helping other people. I give and give with no expectations of receiving anything back.
Right.
So you buy the book, you help support. We talked about this years ago, like, trying to form some type of ONINESIX project that, helps people.
Right.
And it's part of our brand. Why we started doing this.
For sure. We started to just, to help you on your journey, to fund that, you know what I mean? And then we extended that to people that you met along the way, and help them fulfill their dreams of being, published authors. And we continue to do that to this day.
To this day, you actually working on a few projects right now for a couple guys.
Absolutely.
That's behind the G-Wall.
Absolutely.
We thankful, man, for niggas like you heard? This guy right here is a true and living legend. Behind the wall, dudes know who O is, you hear me? They get out, they want to meet the bro, you hear me?
For sure.
And it's because he he don't just talk it, he walk that shit. You know what I'm saying? He walk it, man. I appreciate you being who you. I appreciate you, telling Lindsay Davis what you wanted to tell her. It wasn't just about me being heard.
Right.
It was about you being heard. When you hold somebody down that's in jail,
right.
I know sometimes it must feel like you locked up too.
Absolutely. It does feel like, because you feel like you only get to talk to that person, when they get to come out. So you feel like you on that schedule. And if you really helping them, then you kind of like pigeonholed into having to adjust everything to make sure that they get what they need to get so that they can get out. Especially when somebody's wrongfully convicted. I don't know how it is for like a regular person that's just doing regular time that, probably eventually might never come home, but when you helping somebody actively on a fight for freedom, it's definitely like you like that, you know what I mean? Because you want to help them and make sure that task gets done for them on time and in a fashion that they want it to be done. So I try my best.
Keep going.
Yeah, I try my best. Sometimes I may fall short. Because there's a lot of it's external things I got going on as well. But I've tried my best, 100%, 110% to make sure that stuff is done for you.
Absolutely, man. He is the other half of Street Generals Publishing. He emphatically, day in, day out, is working. My dreams would just be dreams if he didn't believe in me.
Right.
My fight is, I was a legendary dude growing up.
Right.
And that was for getting money, and doing my 1-2.
Right.
I'm a legendary dude in prison for a different reason, though, for being a fighter, for being a writer. You know what I'm saying? And I couldn't do this shit if he wasn't willing to step up. None of my comrades put forth any type of effort to ensure that a dream could be fulfilled. So, I tip my hat to you, bro. And, we started this joint off, I remember just writing, people asking for help.
Right.
We got the best fucking people, man. We got the best people.
Yeah.
The best.
Yeah, you can't get no better than the Innocence Project and Michael Wiseman.
You don't get no better than that, man. Yeah. And sometimes I just wonder, do I even deserve it?
Of course you do. That's without a question, man.
I deserve to be free.
Absolutely. You proved yourself, man. You proved yourself that you deserve it, man. You put together impeccable PCRAs for yourself, and that got the attention of regular lawyers, and that eventually got you where you were at. The Innocence Project took your case seriously and said, yo, we got to help this guy get free. You know what I mean? So.
Right. So we right where we need to be.
Absolutely.
I imagine Lindsay Davis be meeting with my legal team in the next few days. We trying to, get a specific date when we can drop this bomb. Small's headlines is Injustice's worst nightmare.
Right.
Shout out to those who rock with me. It's too many to name. Shout out to those who don't fucking rock with me.
Right.
One day you will see the vision and you might want to rock with me. Ice Spice, you can't be out there fighting in the streets of LA, man. They kill people out there, man.
Right.
Seriously, you see what happened to P&B Rock. You see what happened to motherfucking Pop.
Yeah.
You a talent, man. You shouldn't be doing that. You know what I mean? This is the General Thoughts podcast. We don't usually get into pop culture and stuff like that, but if I see something and it don't make sense, I'm gonna speak on it.
Right. Plus, she a Bronx native, so it's kind of close.
Fordham Road. You know what I'm saying? Right. 2 stops from us, 3 stops from us. So we support, man, but you definitely can't be doing that, man. That was dangerous. That was super wild dangerous, man, for many reasons. Her advisors, her circle, y'all actually be telling her what I'm saying right now. Right. I advise everybody, violence is whack. Violence gets you hit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I hate it here. I fucking hate it here,
Yeah.
But I make the best of every day. I got to make every day count.
For sure.
Again, this has been an episode of General Thoughts Podcast. We're trying to come back, but we got a lot going on.
Right.
Again, go out and get the book, support. You know what I mean? So
also, we got some new merch.
People, man.
Some new merch is going to be hitting the website.
Merch, you know what I'm saying?
So make sure y'all
want to help people.
Yeah, make sure y'all go out, grab some pieces. You know?
For sure, man. The website, TysheemCrocker.com.
Right.
SGPUB1, the number 1.com. Right. We got an e-commerce store. You can shop there.
You can buy the books.
You know what I mean?
Hats, shirts.
Merchandise within 7 to 10 days. Yeah, we got an e-commerce store. We have a store. Shop, support.
Right. All right. We at the 25-minute mark, so we gonna cut this one here and catch y'all next episode.
Next episode, man. Stay tuned, man. Great things coming down the hatch. Ty Boogie, aka Boog De Niro, but I'd rather be called Tysheem Crocker these days. This is becoming a hot topic. You heard?
For sure.
Be on the lookout.
Easy.